World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I am your host, Steph, Vicente. Nepal's capital, Kathmandu, is under heavy military patrol after violent anti-corruption rallies that left at least 30 people dead and over 1,000 injured. The unrest was sparked by a controversial social media ban and was fueled by resentment over corruption, leading to Nepali Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's resignation and the burning of parliament and government buildings. Demonstrators from Gen Z groups said that opportunists had hijacked their cause by trashing and burning their possessions, according to the report of BBC and BBC Nepali. Since then, curfews have been imposed nationally, 31 firearms have been recovered, and 27 people have been arrested. Some young people have been observed repairing damaged streets in violation of the curfew as student leaders make new demands and call for peace negotiations. Many Nepalis believe that the protests are a manifestation of their long-standing dissatisfaction with corruption and hope that the unrest will lead to more autonomous leadership and better governance. In other news overseas, more than 50 people were killed as Israel recently carried out a series of airstrikes across Gaza. The bombardment struck homes, buildings, and a mosque, causing extensive destruction and further adding to the mounting civilian casualties. Among those killed were 9 Palestinians who had gathered in southern Gaza to receive humanitarian aid. Qatar condemned the assault as an act of state terror, while the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, or UNRWA, reiterated that no safe refuge remains for civilians in the enclave. The overall Palestinian death toll has now exceeded 64,000, including 20,000 children, underscoring the scale of the humanitarian crisis. And finally, NATO fighter jets intercepted and destroyed a number of Russian drones that had entered Polish airspace during a heavy barrage on Ukraine early on Wednesday. The mission, the first NATO forces to fire since the beginning of the conflict in Ukraine, including German Patriot systems, Italian early warning planes, Polish F-16s, and Dutch F-35s. The 19 separate incursions were characterized by Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk as an exceptional violation of Poland's airspace, CNN reports, with many drones coming from Belarus. The size of the hit could not have happened by accident, according to Polish officials, and NATO condemned the action as very dangerous and risky. Since then, Poland has invoked Article 4 of NATO, prompting alliance members to consult on the next course of action. Although debris hit a private residence in eastern Poland, authorities stated there were no injuries, raising concerns about escalation in the area. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.